Hey guys, are you ready for another boring guitar lesson? This is Brook, and I just had my lesson with Eddie Angel from Los Straitjackets. We worked on three things today. We we just had a good time. We talked about the Ventures Panhandle Rag that has a lick that goes like this. And we talked about that for a while. You know that shape? Oops. That's a that's just a weird lick that people do. It's a kind of an exercise. That would be like 12, 13, 14 across the strings. So anyway, I'll look that up, the Ventures version of that, and we talked a little bit about Cry for a Shadow. And that ends on this chord. We talked about the ending that goes. I've noticed on YouTube, some people think it's. And Eddie said, no, that's not right. And I agree. I think it's the hammer-ons. And then, well, we worked on Squad Car. Oh boy. We worked on. Eddie said that's his favorite surf instrumental song. So I'm going to work on that too. Then he said, hey man, this is a song I'm working on. My favorite things, which I'm just kind of getting started. It was kind of mind blowing, but you can get most of the notes out of the chords. The chords are like E minor, C major 7, A minor, D, G, C, a G with a B bass note, then a C, F sharp minor, I think he did it like this, then a B7. And the notes we found are like, Eddie found them. Oops. So that's in the chord. You just got to add that F sharp from an E minor chord. Then you go to C major 7. Oops. Kind of similar thing. Then a G with a B. Wait a minute. A minor. We're going to go a B to a D. Where's the B? Heh. No, E. Here we're going to go. Here. I had to take notes real fast. Then, oops. Wow. Okay, so I'm just learning that right now. So that was a great lesson. So Eddie said that the melody is embedded in the chords. Anyway, we just had a great lesson. The guy is just, we didn't have a very good internet connection. We couldn't really hear each other very well, so we're kind of like it was awkward, but still, man, that was one of the best guitar lessons of my whole life. It was great. And I if you can find yourself a guitar teacher that will meet you where you're at, and just they don't have to be the best. You don't need somebody that shreds like a maniac. Just somebody that kind of gets you and will work with you at the point you're at, or maybe bring you up a few notches, of course. Uh, since I started taking lessons with Eddie, my career has actually gone up really well as far as like gigging. I just feel like I'm more confident, and I just feel a lot more grounded. I don't know. So let me just encourage you to seek out a local guitar teacher and see what it's like. Some lessons might be not exactly what you're hoping for, but some, give the teacher a chance to find what makes you happy, and it takes a little bit of time to kind of dial in the lessons, customize the lessons for each person. But yeah, Eddie is just a master. He's just wonderful. So I'm pretty happy right now. So I'm going to try to smooth out these little exercises, and I'm pretty excited about. Eddie turns me on to all kinds of songs. That's what's cool. I've got this notebook full of songs that he's suggested I check out. So I will do some of that. All right. I just want to share that I take lessons. I'm gigging more than ever in my life, but I still take lessons. And I'm having better gigs than I've ever had my whole life. And I'm still studying and learning. You're never done with guitar. And it will kick your butt if you don't stay on top of it. So don't let your guitar skills get too rusty. Just keep working every day. Make sure your timing is locked in. Make sure your fingering is good. Make sure you're tuned up. And just most everything you're gonna do is the basic chords. So you don't have to, have a degree in music. But if you have a good sense of timing, a little bit of phrasing, can play some songs, you're doing great. So just wanted to say hello, and I'm off to do another gig here in a little bit. It's been a crazy week, and it's getting crazier all the time. So thank you for being a small part of my life, or a big part, really. I love my channel, and I love hearing from you guys. So keep in touch and keep rocking.